No, I totally agree with you. And I have a question because you grew up in a very different culture in England and then suddenly you decided to adopt meditation. How was the change for you? Was there like a pushback from your parents or your friends? Like, what are you doing? Because that time it wasn't that popular, right?
No, actually, my parents were very supportive.
Nice.
In those days, this was like the late 1960s, early 1970s, and the Beatles.
Yes.
They'd just gone to India and they'd studied meditation, so people were familiar with the concept of meditation. But really, back in those days, meditation was talked about as stress management.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't really a spiritual program, it is nowadays. It's been accepted more widely as a spiritual program. It still has, of course, all the stress management qualities to it and benefits. But back in those days, it was really thought of as something, and that's really why when I went to learn.
Uh-huh.
I was in my early 20s, but I was smoking and drinking too much, and just not happy with my life in general.
Uh-huh.
And I went along to see if I could improve things. And that's really why I started. And then, once I started, of course, I realized that there was so much more to it than just that. And, but no, everyone was very supportive. There's still a lot of people who think we're very weird, sitting with our eyes closed, for 30 minutes twice a day or whatever it is. But that's all right. We love them anyway.
That's true. Yeah, even my friends tell me like their favorite pastime is hang out in a happy hour. But because I meditate and I like to have like more satsang than drunk people around me, so I like limit that interaction, right? But for them it is like, okay, how can you have fun if you don't drink? For me, I say I am high on life.
Absolutely, no, I totally agree, because the only true happiness we find is inside. It's That's not right. Out there in the world. The happiness that we find in the world is like, it's like a roller coaster. I call it the happiness roller coaster. Yes. She loves me not. He loves me not. It's that roller coaster, because anything out in the world around us is not permanent, including happiness. But the happiness we find inside, that joy, that bliss, that is eternal. That lasts forever, and that's what meditation. That's what meditation does, is it connects us with that inner joy, that inner bliss that nobody can ever take away from you.
That's very true, because external factors, they keep on changing. So it's only short-term happiness, whereas if it comes from inside, then it can last for a long time.